Alright, we back. Still haven't fixed the lighting issue. I said that I was going to show every part of the build. I think if I didn't, then whatever. But if I did, I'm sorry. So I put this together right here. There's bearings in here. I greased those up. And I put the servo bracket on. I ended up chopping one off, and then I had to drill the holes out for the ball pen to fit. So yeah, and then these finally came out of paint, and I put those on. So now we got her up on tires, and I'm probably smacking my gum, and it sounds horrible. Get rid of that. Now, oh, you like that? Let's put that away somewhere else where you ain't gonna see it. Not yet. All right, so now we're gonna do shocks, front suspension, stuff and things like that. We're on part 8. So I got most of the shocks built already because I figured you probably didn't want to watch me build shocks, all of them at least. So I'm gonna build this last one right here. These aren't oil filled, they are just spring, internal spring. So we have the MB13 here. We put this on like so. That doesn't make sense. You gotta take that off first. Wait, where is my... I don't have a rod. I didn't put the rod in here. What's in here? Yeah, this right here. So this gets an MB4, which is an O-ring. Goes on there like so. And then what I like to do, so it doesn't pinch the O-ring, is I just give it, I usually lube like the inside. Cause that's the way she likes it. Push it down in there. Give me a little screwdriver. Oh, I need one that you can drink right about now. All right, so shove that in there. Let me get this little handy dandy tool, and I am doing what I was talking about earlier with my wife. Oh, I got married. Got married June 20th. Where I talk like this, and then go like that. I do that high pitch at the end of every freaking sentence. It's annoying. And I do it. So, alright. I would buy this tool over and over again. I would pay $30 for it. I don't care. I like it. Like, it's amazing. I spent so many early years in RC wrecking shock shafts. Oh, I'm not holding it tight enough. Oh my gosh. And this just makes it so much easier. So much easier. So then why do I have 2 O-rings in there? That's weird. Shove that in there. Put this on here and tighten that down like so. And then we have a shocks. Oh, a little note here. You see the way these are? That's the way they need to be. These ones. There's other ones that you're going to find. You might get them crossed up with these. Don't. Make sure you got the right ones. Alrighty. Now, we're going to take this. Well, we're going to need this because the little picture says so. I don't need that quite yet, but I do. Let's just set that right there. Right there. Alright, so we got this. We need these. Let's pull. These staples, man. These staples. Just throw some glue down there or something. Now I gotta fight 17 different ways from Sunday to get it off. Hopefully that's not what she said. Alright, I'll stop saying that. That's garbage. So then we need some nuts. What are these? These haven't came up yet. Are these for these are for the shocks? No. What are these for? Why do I have these? 1, 2, 3. This is what happens when it takes so long to get back to a build. Like, I thought I was going to be good to go, and I thought I was going to be building this thing regularly, but that's not what happened, obviously. And now I'm just all discombobulated. Alright, so we got this. And then we're going to do this like this. That goes there. Now see, there's this little bump right there. It goes inside that hole right there. And then we take these. Do we stick it like a so? We do. And then we cram this up in here. Get in there. Alright. We're going to take another one. Oh, this is where I need 3 hands. And do that. So now we're going to need the MB3s, which are these little ones right here. MB3. That little blue inside, little blue nylon. Those are the MB3s. And I'm just going to finger tight them. Then I'll get the T-wrench out and put them on. Yeah, I still use the T-wrench. Just because I don't have to switch any bits out, you know? Just grab it. Grab it and use it. Come on, get on there. Man, the last 3 weeks or however month it's been since I've shot a building video, it has been crazy. I got sick. I hurt my back. I got married. This Wednesday. What's today? Today's the 30th of June. So this coming Wednesday, we're going up to Montana for my wife's sister's wedding. So yeah, They're getting married 2 weeks apart. So you want to tighten these down so that they're going to be pretty even, because you don't want the U-joints kinked. And I usually like 4-way or crisscross applesauce, you know, go here, here, there, there. But it's really not such a big deal on an RC car. I mean, it is, but you know what I'm saying. As long as you're careful. Alright. So we're gonna do the same on this side right here. Shove that up in there. Oop, oop, oop. And get that up in there. Get these nuts going. Alright, there we go. We got the leafy springs on. Wah, wah, wah. Whoa. Oh, oh, oh. That's rough. Alright, so is there like a... Oh, there is. So now we gotta put this right here. And then what screw do we need? The M4A, which is this little hottie boom body right here. We need some of this because it's fine thread screw going into metal. We're gonna dab it. It might have been easy to put that on first, huh? Alright. Metal turn past a sharp rise in torque. Where's the other one? Right here. Get that one out. Do a little dabby dab. Oh, too much. Too much dabby dabs. Now, dang it. It's getting all over. Oh, no, that's whatever. What? Dang it. Dang it. Get back here. Alright, here we go. Put this in here like so. And that is number 8. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, alright. Now we need to get the chassis over here. I need gonna flip her upside down. I think that's sounds like a song. Let's see here. So we get these things up front. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, what? Do I have those on backwards? No. I have this upside down. Dork. Alright, there we go. Stick this in there like a so. And then these. This is where I need like 3 hands again. No, we're gonna leave those alone. Alright, so now what do I need? MB1. MB1. Like a so. Like a so. Alright. We're gonna do. What's the MB10? Oh, right here. Alright, so we're gonna do. So we're gonna do this. This. Am I? That goes in the shock tower? It sure does. It goes in the... Because that's why the shock tower's there. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. Oh, I didn't do those. See? Oh my gosh. Being a Dumas. Alright, so what goes inside there? One of these. One of these ones. That seems like a long screw for that. It's a 3x15 MB1. And we need to do some of this. Alright. So we need to get this. Get this nut on. And then what size? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Sweet. And we're gonna take this Phillips. Put on this side. I can't find it. All right. There we go. There we go. Yes. Did I do it right? The metal part? Yeah, the metal part's up there. Alright. So let's grab another one. Do this. Come on. Man, that just seems like a waste of threads. Do a little dabby dab. Oh, I should have waited. Should have waited. Where's my nut? Put that in there. can't wait till this truck's done. I got a excavator, not a nice, I mean, it's alright, I guess. It's not RC 4-wheel drive one like I wanted, but I have an excavator and it works. Okay. Now we need to do, that's where these come in, yeah? Yeah, that's where these come in. Get up there. What are you doing? Get up there and stay up there. Oh, static electricity. Alright, so let's flip this around again. And then we're going to stick these things in here again. Then we're going to stick this in here. Yes. Because it asks for MB2s. And these are MB2s. And then what is the nut? An MB3. An MB3 is this. An MB3 is this. The nylon nut. Oh no. All right. Nice. Now, I need my croissant wrench. You should never use a croissant wrench. Right. And then that. Oh, the threads are just going to come to the end right there. Stripping it. Nope. Let's try this again. But this feels like it's just keeps spinning. Nope. Alright. I mean, it was because it wasn't tight yet. Alright, and then now we do the same thing to the back. Oh, and that goes in there. Because it helps. Helps. Let's go ahead and do those first, right? That just seems the logical order. Ooh, that's how old I am. I move, my knees pop. Alright. That's my wife. She's texting me. What am I trying to do here? Trying to get in there all weird. That's okay. It's okay to get in there all weird sometimes, right? wonder if you guys can read my texts. Probably. Let's just move that over there. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Not that you really noticed. Besides the blip. So, my wife works with some guys. They're just lazy. And this one guy, I guess, always waits to do his paperwork when it's his turn. And when he could really like do his paperwork while he's waiting for his turn. And so that's why I said people suck. Because it just holds her up, you know. She likes to be efficient. Like me, if you can't tell. I like to be efficient when I'm at work. I'm not very efficient here. Alright. We almost got this in. This is looking like something. Let's get the old croissant wrench out again. Get these nuts tightened. I know, I could use my drill, but it's loud. And like, if anybody new is watching, I recommend not to use a drill at first unless you're like proficient at using a drill, because even I've stripped screws and bolts and nuts out, and it just sucks. It just really sucks. It like ruins your day. So I really try not to use electric drills or drills at all when I build. I like to do it the old Manuel way. Uh-oh, I need to tighten that. I need to fix this. That's not very smooth. What the? Tighten down that thing, would you? There we go. I should just flop it over. Probably be a whole lot easier, but my hand would be in the way. Alright. In the mas, we have a little bit of front suspension. Man, I've got, like, I can't wait. Because I've got RC cars that you guys haven't seen yet. But I can't wait to video. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then I have 4 on the way, so I have 28. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. They're not all $600, $800, $500 RCs like this one though. Most of them are $150, under $100. They're pretty cheap-ish. Not cheap, but inexpensive. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to That was number 9. Putting this on. Now we're going to move to number 10. I'm going to get the parts. I got some of the parts. And I'll be right back.